My name is Mocienne Petit Jackson, and I wanted to make this video to make some very important notice of decisions that I've been making in my life. In 2010, I came into the world media because I went to court as the secret daughter of Michael Jackson. That have really affected my life really in a bad way, almost destroyed me in every possible point that you can imagine. I think personally that I survived the whole situation. I was thrown into it because I went to court to clear my share of my inheritance. In that time when I came to the media, I made it very specific that I said that I was kidnapped as a child. Nobody was interested in my real story, why I was saying I was kidnapped. The world media was only busy in finding sensational because it's Michael Jackson. Because he's an artist, they all think they all know him, but they don't. Every artist have his private life, the way that he wants to reveal things, the way he doesn't want to reveal things. I have to say to you that the Superior Court of California have been preparing me very well for this case filing that I did in 2010. I'm forever grateful to the California state. And this thing is that I also want to say the media said that my probate case was kicked out. I wasn't granted DNA testing and my case was out. But I want to make very clear in this video that was not the truth. My case is still open. In the last 14 years, I've been grieving about my father, Michael Jackson, and the life that we had together. And I had the opportunity to fight my child trafficking people who have kidnapped me and made my life completely almost unbearable and hard to swallow. But even that, I find a way for me to survive and building my own life and building my own future. In the last 14 years, I had a time to really think about my life, where I want to go, where I want to stand, and how I want to continue in my life. One thing I have come to understand is that I don't want to satisfy Michael Jackson fans. Let's say, Father, I have nothing to do with Michael Jackson fans. That I go to court to claim my share of the inheritance of my father, Michael Jackson, that's my right. I don't need to prove to anyone that Michael Jackson is my father, that only me, my private life between me and the court. My court case have never been closed, as I said before in this interview or conversation, the way you want to call it. And I will continue in my fight. I will continue in my way, finding out the truth. Michael Jackson have always been a part in my life till the day that he died. I prefer to say the day he was murdered in 2009. I will continue in my journey to find answers about how Michael Jackson came into my life and why he represents himself as my father, the only father I know. I'm planning to continue doing this journey on my own, and I'm not going to involve Michael Jackson's fans and press interests if I'm really Michael Jackson DNA daughter, yes or no. For me personally, nothing would change if DNA said I'm another family member in a Jackson. I do believe that I'm a Jackson, but I keep everything open. One thing that never changed is that Michael Jackson was my father from 0 to 9, and that he came back into my life when I was 26, almost 27. He came back into my life. Now I was 25. He came back into my life, and since he was murdered, he was a part of my life. I want to find out more stories about myself. I have decided that whatever situation or whatever truth I will be finding, that I will not be sharing that with the world media or my social media. I'm going to keep that for myself. In the last couple of days, I've been going on live with TikTok, talking about my life, as allowing people to ask me questions. A lot of aggressivity, negativity will be pushing to me. That really made me more understanding, more determined, never to share my DNA result in any way. So even when I found out what I want to find out, I'm not going to share this information, because Michael Jackson fans, what I have experienced, are very fanatic and very brutal. I have write my books, Thriller Betrayal, Thriller The Dark Side in the Netherlands. I have write this book for the people who are interested in my story. I will continue writing one other part, that is Thriller Resistance. I'm working on Thriller Resistance. Maybe in the time when I feel that I'm ready to share more information about me, or maybe even reveal my DNA results, I don't know. Then you will read that in that book. But publicly, I will not come forward to share any more information about that. The aggressivity that I have received from Michael Jackson fans, it's horrific, absolutely horrific. People demanding that I should never have said he's my father in the first place, and now I have to prove that I don't owe you anything. This is my life, this is my decision, and I don't need to answer you any question. It's my court. Everyone have the right to go to court and ask for something or demand for something. Me too. It doesn't mean that I own the public anything, and not at all Michael Jackson fans who have been bullying me, trying to destroy me for years about what I tried to achieve. I tried to achieve that people are interested in my story about what I have went through. What I went through is a lot. I went through child kidnapping, child trafficking, and I suffered a lot. And that people still trying to bully me because they don't understand how it can happen. A secret daughter of Michael Jackson can be kidnapped in child trafficking, and they think I'm a liar. It's very hurtful, it's very painful, but I respect their opinion, and they can keep their opinion, but not in my life. This have made me realize and make me see how vulnerable I am, that the world is absolutely laughing at me while I am really a nice, intelligent, hardworking woman who have survived a lot. And with this knowledge, I also study about my father's children that are his children, Prince, Parents, Michael, and Blanket. Oh, sorry, I am not allowed to say Blanket and Biggie. Prince, Michael, Paris, and Prince Jr. These are the names. And the way that I see that Michael Jackson fans, many people have bullied them through the years, that they are not Michael Jackson children, while my father legally adopted, created them with love. That have also really made me realize that no, I'm not going to share ever my information around where I come from and the rest of me. I will keep it for myself. I will continuing to do my lawsuits with the Dutch government around child trafficking, and I will continue in the end my case with probate with Michael Jackson estate. But I will seal that case. I will do everything that's necessary for me in the court to completely seal that case, so you never get any information. The way that I was bullied in 2010 and the way the media have tried to take my life and people around this, it have educated me to protect myself whatever cost. And whatever cost is that I'm not going to share with you any information. I never wanted to share with you any information. And in 2010 when the case came out, but now I feel I'm going to be more in control about my life. So there was Mocienne Petit Jackson. I will continue doing my social media. I will continue trying to make people get to my story, what happened to me. That for now, I'm really deciding whatever come out of DNA testing, I'm not going to share that with the world. I'm going to keep it for myself, because many people have been really bad to me in the last 14 years, almost trying to destroy me. Michael Jackson fans on fans blogs. Don't buy Mocienne Petit's book. She only want to make money. I have this information have reached me, and I don't need your love. I don't want your love. I will keep distant from you all. I respect my life, and I'm really living my life. So I really wanted you to know this.